What has fascinated you about the world you were inhabiting with this character?
Oh, God, okay. Serial killers are pretty fascinating. And what's weird, though, is that what fascinated me even more than the real life stories of the serial killers was the psychology of how to talk to people and how to get them to open up. And the whole show is basically, it is about serial killers and the FBI in the late 70s, but there's no action. And it's all just people in rooms talking. And one of the things that drew me to it initially was the scenes felt like scenes from a play because they were 10 pages long and incredibly psychological. And so learning how to mirror people, learning how to ask the right questions, and just the psychology of getting people to open up was really interesting to me. And then how that kind of affects the characters in their real lives. Like the character that I play is sort of starts as a Mormon and then ends up like becoming like quite intense and good at speaking to degenerates. And then what does that mean?
How about working with Fincher? Please share what that was like.
God, I'm like obsessed with him. It was amazing. To me, he's always the smartest person in any room, in my opinion. I'm sure in a lot of people's opinions. And so to have someone to go on a 10-episode journey with someone who is so specific about what they're doing and so smart made me feel so relaxed because I could just be like, I wasn't holding on to any secrets, you guys. Point of view. I was just kind of like, tell me what to do and I'll do it. Tell me how high to jump.
Direct all of them?
He directed the first two and the last two,
right.
But he lived with us in Pittsburgh for the whole time that we were there. And he's incredibly specific and...
Did he find your tics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, I guess, the hardest, to answer the first question, the first thing that came to my mind when you asked that, is that when we were sitting in the room doing rehearsals, he said, this character is not charming, this character, in the beginning, doesn't know how to relate to people, doesn't know how to be charming, and all you ever do is smile. I'm gonna smile right now as I'm saying it. And I'm not gonna let you, Jonathan, smile as this character for the entire season. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, really? Yeah. And I thought it sort of seemed like kind of a funny joke thing that he was saying in the beginning, and then as we got to working on the thing, it would be like, okay, and we're rolling, and Jonathan stops smiling, and you're still smiling, okay, and action. And he picked this thing that sort of what you were saying about Candy, about learning about yourself. And he does it with crew members and writers and the other directors on our show and all the actors on our show. He's just so smart. He's able to like zero in on the thing. And that was the thing with me. And for my driver's license picture, I did not smile. I told him yesterday.